Hello lovely Pisces, welcome to my channel Weird Vision Tarot. Today we'll be doing a weekly reading for you lovely Pisces for the upcoming week. So please stay tuned. Thank you. So let's get into the reading. Again, thank you for joining me on my channel. So we'll be doing a 9 card spread. What I'll be doing is I'll be shuffling the cards in front of you and I'll fast forward the video so that you can directly get into the reading, and we take all the time to find the right cards that resonate with the energies of Pisces for the upcoming week. So let's get started. Hello Pisces, so let us get into this reading. So the first card we have here is of the Queen of Wands. So see how confident the Queen is looking with a wand in her hand and sunflower in another hand. She's looking around. She's a very confident endeavor. The throne which she's sitting on has a fire element to it, and the queen represents confidence, dynamism, and it represents using your own personal power that you have. So you might be in a period where you might be taking lead on projects or in your personal life with so much enthusiasm and charisma. See how how beautiful the yellow pops out in this card that we have. Also it represents channeling your energy in a positive manner, and also taking people along with you. You might be inspiring others as well, because you're taking on leadership position and you have that so much charisma and enthusiasm. You might be your vibe is very positive right now. You might be working on certain projects in a leadership position or in your personal life as well, but you might be working with that positive energy. And it also shares the importance of balancing your drive with warmth and compassion. So it gives you a certain warmth and compassion, positive energy, confidence, personal power, dynamism, and it also asks you to channel your energy. So it basically, this card is suggesting that currently this is your energy, right? And you should value this energy that you are having and the leadership skills to empower not only yourself but others around you as well. You have that in you. You have that leadership position. You have that charisma. You have that enthusiasm. You are overflowing with positive energy, right? So why not do some good? It also represent, this one also represent these flowers that are coming out of it. Why not bring that positivity and creativity out to other people around you as well? Okay. The next card we have represents the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles here represents that you are waiting for something to grow, right? You are reflecting on something. You are reflecting uh, on your probably like something you have invested in, or something you have spent your time on, something you have spent your effort or your resources or some amount of energy on. You're reflecting on, is it growing, is it not growing, is it growing, why am I not able to see the results? Okay, I've planted this thing, but what's happening next? You're always questioning that. Okay, so you are evaluating, you've done your labor. You are evaluating the fruits of your labor, and you might be considering adjustments for future growth as well. Okay, so it suggests that you need to be patient, and you know that patience is required for some of the outcomes to manifest, right? You already know that. And but it implies a need to reassess and probably redirect your efforts for more effective results. Okay, you know, there's a difference between working towards your goal and also working strategically towards your goal. So you know, there's a huge importance in strategic patience and the power of reflection on past actions to inform future decision. So think carefully and you know, have patience, but also have strategic patience as well. You know, be patient, but don't be just sitting, don't just sit around on your hands. If you've applied to jobs, okay, if you're given interviews, it's fine. Even if you know that, you know, these companies are going to reach back to me, these companies are going to call me back, but are you very sure, right? Okay, it's good to be positive, and you know, it's good to, you know, you've worked a lot and you're waiting on the things that you know, you're working, but there's no harm on to try to continue and strategize, try to continue to strategize your energy that you are having. Okay, probably find one or two jobs more and, you know, give interviews just to have a backup plan, right? Even if you're not giving the interviews, what is the plan B, what is the plan C, what is the plan D? So it's showing me, you know, have wait, but with patience, but with strategic patience. Okay, and reflect on your past actions, because your past actions will also will only inform your future decisions, right? And the card that we have here is the Six of Swords. So I really love this deck, you know, because of how beautiful the significance is. It's not showing you swords, but it's showing us, you know, these creatures, and with the same numbers that we can see. Okay, so it's not representing something very strong, but you know what it's representing, right? So Six of Swords here represents basically transition, right? You might be transitioning, you might be moving from rough to calmer waters, right? So the waters might be very rough around there, but here, like, see, here is the shore, right? Or here the waters are, like, you know, very calm, right? And you know that you are coming from turbulent waters to, like, more calmer waters. So it's a very positive sign, it's a very stable sign, it's a very positive sign. uh, you know, it also suggests that, you know, while there are certain things going on in your life, while there are certain changes that are going on your in your life, there may be some sort of lingering sadness, some sort of lingering sense of loss, some sort of you know, it also represents the necessity of leaving behind what no longer you know, serves you to move forward. So it implies that, and it really, you know, you're not just sitting there in case of all the things that, you know, no longer serve you. And it represents, you know, you're not just sitting there and wondering, you know, what you have lost. You are progressing from it, you know, you are healing from it. You are not just you're just not in stagnant waters, you're not just only in turbulent waters, you're coming towards um calmer waters, right? So it implies progress and healing, and this huge journey from turbulent to you know, this whole transition phase can be can be sort of bittersweet, right? So you know, it's not very sweet, it's not very bitter, but it's sort of bittersweet. Okay, so it also highlights, you know, the importance of embracing change even when it's very, very challenging. Okay, so you know that change is happening in your life. First of all, learn to accept the change, and then, you know, the waters will slowly start getting, you know, calmer. You'll still, your mind is going to get calm, your soul is going to get calm, and the things around you will slowly you know, try to get calmer. Okay, and you know, and you're only doing this for yourself, right? You have that courage in you to do this for yourself. Okay, so it represents that you're doing this for your personal growth and healing, and that's a very good thing that we can see here. Okay, if we see Queen of Wands, and if we see Seven of Pentacles, you know, it represents you're balancing leadership and patience, you know. And so you might be leading initiatives in your personal life or your professional life, in your work life, but you are also waiting for the outcomes. Okay, so you might be taking a leadership position, but you're still waiting on the outcomes. You are leading initiatives but still waiting on the outcome. And if we see the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords here, so these represent that you are very confident, right? You are very confident, and you are slowly moving into a period of change, right? Or you might have slowly moved into this period of change, but you must lead this transition with confidence, um, with confidence, enthusiasm, positivity. Just lead. No good things are out on your way, right? So lead this with positivity, compassion, and change. Okay. If we see the Seven of Pentacles and Six of Swords here, so these represent that you might be reflecting on your past efforts while you are moving into a new phase of your life. Okay, so it also again represents making strategic changes based on what has happened in the past. Okay, the past serves as a very beautiful tool on how to navigate changes. So don't forget uh, the symbolism of what the past really represents, and the experience in past, what do they represent. Okay, so that's your current energy, Pisces. And all these three cards together suggest you are in a very dynamic phase in your life, and you are leading with confidence, right? You're leading with confidence, while being in a contemplative sort of a thinking about the past type of stage, where you're thinking about your past efforts, what you have done, what you have sown, and how the results of those will be. And you're moving towards a period of transition and change. Okay, so it's a blend of leadership, patient strategy, and what we can say here, embracing the necessary changes. Okay, so that's what these cards represented. Now we'll be looking at the resistance position. So this is the first card in the resistance position. So this is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this represents some sort of group collaboration. So this represents some sort of group collaboration, team effort, something that's happening. You might be working together on a project, or you might be working with a number of people together on some sort of project, or a small group of team. So just for a common goal. It can be large team as well, but you're working with a small or a large team on a common goal. Okay, so because this card is in the resistance position, it indicates potential struggles in teamwork. Okay, so there might be certain struggles that might be happening, uh, or some difficulties finding common ground. Some things, your teammates might have different ideas to work on, you might have different ideas to work on, but it might be difficult to find the common goal, right? You might be getting irritated because of a person who's not working to their full potential in your team, or who might be some sort of not aligning to the goals of this project, whatever the reason be. So that's why this card is in the resistance position. Okay, and it also gives you the suggestion that you need to value everyone's input, right, to overcome whatever challenges that you are facing. Okay, it's a period of learning, it's a period of learning, it's a learning opportunity, but you have to go through the process of collaboration, or you might be going through the process of collaboration. Even if you're talking to someone, even if you're on a 2 by 2 team with someone, you are talking in daily life with people, even if you work from home or you are out there in the world trying to work with a lot of people. Okay, and there are a lot of challenges and rewards in the teamwork, so it's important to communicate, to communicate and have respect for each other while overcoming obstacles. Okay, be grounded, be like, know that, and talk to the person, if you're facing certain challenges, because you are going towards you're working towards an end goal, right? It's your it's going to make you a better person if you find a good way of tackling the situation, of achieving or reaching the project goals, or what the project, the initiatives or a common goal that's there. But at the end of teamwork, the rewards are very fruitful. So you should be recognizing that the goal is not you collaborating with the other person. The goal is the common goal that you are working towards. Okay, and don't forget that if the person is very difficult to work with, I know those people can be very difficult to work with, but you have to do what you have to do. Okay, and then we have the Page of Cups. See how this person is sort of daydreaming, and the person is thinking about certain stuff. The person has his eyes open but his head is somewhere. So you can say something like sleeping with their eyes open type of situation. I don't know like why it gave me that, but it's giving me that. And it represents new emotional beginnings, exploring your feelings, or some sort of a creative project. It also represents there might be some, because it's in the resistance position, this indicates some sort of hesitancy or resistance to dive into the emotional waters, because this is a cup card, so it represents your emotions, right? It also suggests to be open to messages from your intuition and your subconscious. Okay, so your intuition is trying to guide you. Maybe the intuition is trying to guide you what's the best for you. Maybe you see yourself as some person. Maybe you want those pair of boots that you have really wanted. Maybe you want to invest somewhere. Maybe you want to have a new pet for you, for example. Like your intuition is trying to tell you what is the best for you. So open your mind, open your soul, and listen to your intuition. Okay, that's what this card is representing. And this card really represents you have the potential for emotional growth and creativity. Be open to all messages. If you open your mind, open your heart, you'll be open, you'll be receptive to your intuition, and you'll be receptive to creative ideas that come in your mind, and the universe is going to guide you. Okay, and you should never be scared of embracing new emotional experiences. Even if something in your life is coming up with new emotional experiences, you don't be scared of that. Don't be resistant to that. Oh, that I'm in like deep waters, because the current changes in your life will affect you emotionally. We are humans. I'm not saying that they'll affect you in a negative way, but even the smallest emotion we face daily affects us, right? So learn to accept that and embrace the new emotional experiences, because each emotional experience will lead you to a path of growth, and that comes from being vulnerable to those emotional experiences, right? Being vulnerable and having a creative mind to explore the opportunities that come your way. Okay, so these also represent voice that you are under this is also cups card and represents emotions. This is a queen of cups card, so we have page of cups in the resistance, or queen of cups in the resistance. So both represents being like the cups card in the resistance position. So the issues you're facing is currently in your emotions, right? That's the thing that you are currently facing. Okay, so because this is a Queen of Cups card, see how like the Queen has her eyes closed, sorry, and she is looking up. Her hands are like this, and it represents a lot of emotional depth. She's a queen. She's a Queen of Cups, and she this card is in the Resistance position, but it represents strong emotional depth, intuition. So both the cards are in the resistance position, so both represent that there's some resistance here telling you that your intuition is trying to tell you something, but you're not paying heed to it, right? You're ignoring your intuition, but that's the only resistance that you are currently facing in your daily life. Okay, and uh, so yeah, so we were on the Queen of Cups, right? So that's the daily challenges that you have been facing. Also it also suggests expressing your emotions to others. You're not able to fully express your emotions to others. So yeah, that's also because this is card is in the resistance position, that's also what it's representing. Okay, also it represents the importance of self-care and understanding your emotional needs. giving time to self-care because she's a queen, and understanding your emotional needs because this is a card of queen and this is a queen of cups, right? And it also encourages nourishing your relationships with compassion and empathy. Don't feel yourself resistant, don't feel yourself burdened that you have to feel, you have to dip your feet in waters in order to uh, just avoiding to feel those emotions, right? You have to step into the waters just to be, you're in a position of a queen, right? So what if the queen of cups is sitting in the queen position but she's scared to put her feet in the waters, right? So that doesn't make sense. Okay, we need to trust our intuition, we need to understand our emotions, we need to work with our emotions, not work against our emotions. Okay, so this is what this card is currently representing, and all these three cards together represent that there's some sort of resistance in collaboration, but you should recognize that these are you know there are certain emotional beginnings and emotional uh, depth as well. So there might be some challenges balancing your teamwork with the emotions that you are facing. Maybe you are facing these emotions at your workplace. Because you're facing these emotions, there might be difficulty working with someone. I can see uh maybe a conflict that can come up if you are not able to meditate on and take care of your emotions, or some sort of situation. So make sure you reflect on all these three cards that um, we have shared here. So yeah, so we are now done with the resistance position. We'll now go ahead to the Knight of Cups as well as Two of Wands position, where we are getting guidance for the upcoming week. Okay, so the guidance for the upcoming week, the cards for them are Knight of Cups as well as Two of Wands. So what these cards represent here is that the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands together, these represent the Knight. So we have the Page of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, then we have the Knight of Cups as well. There are a lot of emotions involved. So uh, Pisces, so there are a lot of emotions involved. So we have all these cards related to the cups, right? Oh gosh, wow. So this is a knight, that's holding a cup in his hand and trying to cross the waters. And both these cards and this person that you can see here, he's standing in his palace, and he has a wand in his hand, and the other wand is right behind. He's holding one of the wands and he's looking out into the world. Probably he's thinking about he's looking at his future plans. He's sort of well satisfied, or he has that neutral sort of energy, but he's also planning ahead for the future. So whatever he's doing currently, that's fine, however it's going, but it's also looking into the future. Okay, so both these cards together represent that you might be pursuing your dreams with emotional bravery and planning your future with optimism. Okay, and they also suggest that you need to open yourself to new opportunities and exploring your passions by opening your heart, trusting your intuition, everything. Okay, and it is also the beginning of a new journey, as we suggested. And it also emotional intelligence would be required here, right, in order to navigate your upcoming week. Okay, as well as practically planning your future as well. Don't just sit strategic planning. There's a lot of planning involved, as we have seen here. Also, um you know so we have the emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is required, and some sort of foresight is also required, and practical planning, strategic planning of the future is also required. So that's what the guidance cards are giving us today. And also it is motivating all the users to blend the emotional insights. Okay, so these we are the users of all the products in the world, right? We are the users, we are the viewers, and we are the users of this current reading as well. Okay, so what this represents is that strategic planning is required. Okay, so we've already discussed that strategic planning is required to achieve our dreams. Okay, also we need to plan strategically, but we need to not overburden ourselves, right? We need to not go to that extent that we are mm, overburdening us with something. Okay, so that's the importance, that's the guidance that we are getting from the cards. And then again, this is a high priestess card, so this high priestess card is also representing intuition. Listen to your intuition, listen to, focus on your unconscious mind as well, right? Focus on your subconscious mind. There is hidden knowledge in you. It also tells you to dive into your inner self. There are certain truths and guidance that you will be receiving as part of intuition. It also suggests that the answers you seek lie within you. And they're easily accessible through introspection, journaling, as well as meditation. So never underestimate the power of your intuition, because it is very helpful in guiding your decisions for you. Okay, there's huge value in listening to your inner voice and trusting your intuition to navigate all the challenges that you are facing currently in your life. Okay, the next card is of the sun, right? It's really like a very positive yellow energy that the sun is representing. It represents all sort of joy, success, and positive outcomes for your endeavors. So it asks you, it gives you the guidance to uh you know have clarity and enlightenment. Okay, and the hidden paths will become illuminated for you. Embrace your joy and also share your light with other people. Okay, and it's a great time for great energy and confidence, and all your efforts will be rewarded in the future. Okay, there's a huge importance in staying positive, so this represents a lot of positive energy. The queen of cards also represent a lot of positivity, and there's a huge role of being positive throughout the next week. Even if there are certain characters in your company, like those sort of nagging creatures or nagging characters in your story, whom might be very difficult to deal with, but you have it within you, and you have it within you because of all your positivity and charisma and your intuition. Okay, so, and it doesn't only represents that you'll be receiving success. It will also, listening to your intuition is also one step closer to achieving fulfillment. So if you're also the type of person that are that value fulfillment in their life, this is the guidance for you. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, again, we know that they represent and the Knight of Cups, we saw what they represent, and the Two of Wands, we also saw what they represent. So what the overall guidance that we receive from all these four cards is to pursue your passions with optimism, trusting your intuition, and anticipating a period of joy and success. So blend the emotional as well as the strategic planning with deep positivity and your intuition. So that's the message that we have received. Also, if you see these cards, there are a lot of cards that, in most of the cards, if you see here, represent these characters, right? So if you see this character, the eyes are closed, right? And the other characters, this character that we have, the eyes are down below. This character is also looking away. This character is also it's facing towards us, but it's looking away. This character is also sort of looking, this character also has his eyes closed, looking above. So you're not this symbolism also represents that this person also has a back, this person is also facing back, this person is looking somewhere. So it also represents that you're not ready to connect to the intuition within you, right? So even if we so this is how the cards are getting cards are created. And come out in the reading as well, and it's important to recognize this sort of reading for us. So we'll get into the combined insights for all the cards, and so the final thing that we can say about reading all the cards is that there is a journey from actively engaging in leadership positions and reflecting on certain aspects of the change, and there's like reflecting through a period of change, and there is, you might be facing some resistance in collaboration and emotional growth. And the guidance that we've received is, blend the emotional courage with strategic planning and trusting your intuition and staying or looking forward to positive energy and success. Okay, so embrace changes with confidence, navigate all the resistances in your like upcoming week with emotional intelligence and collaboration and trusting your intuition. Okay, so yeah, it was a lovely reading for you, Pisces, for the upcoming week. So let's pick out a final guidance card for you, beautiful Pisces. So let's pick out one more card here for us, Pisces, for the upcoming week. Pisces, for the upcoming week. Pisces. Conclusions are within your reach. Okay, so this represents conclusions are within your, oh, so we have one more card that is saying that energy is gaining momentum. So you have all your energy, you are walking, you are gaining momentum, you're walking towards the calmer to the calmer waters, and your energy is gaining momentum, you're going towards a positive direction, and all the conclusions are within your reach. It's within your reach because you are wanting to work on your intuition, you are wanting to work on your strategic planning. So don't worry if certain things you might feel distant, or certain goals are not within your reach. Have all that positivity, have all that charisma, and trust your intuition. Continue collaborating, balance your strategic planning with your intuitions, look within yourself, and stay optimistic. Okay, so I hope you like this reading, you beautiful Pisces. If you like this reading, as always, like and subscribe to my channel, and please leave a beautiful comment down below if this reading really was really helpful to you and provided you guidance. And do share this video with your fellow Pisces friends, and who would also benefit from this reading. If they are not Pisces, please share other videos if you've resonated to the video on my channel. And also, if you would want to see more such videos and would want to get notified, please press the bell icon. Also, I'll be bringing up more videos of these kinds. So this was the weekly reading for the upcoming week. I'll also be having daily tarot guidance, and as well as monthly general readings, as well as monthly career readings and monthly love readings as well. So please subscribe to my channel so that you can see those videos when you come on your homepage on YouTube. And keep supporting the channel, keep taking care of your loved ones, keep spreading your positivity, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.